Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe B Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, today was fun. I'm going to be 100% real. You know, it was fun and sad at the same time because I've enjoyed trolling Philly 500 all day long. It has been literally a ball. And I'm actually working on something right now that's uploading that I'm going to start doing on a regular basis. In fact, instead of Taco Tuesday, I'm going to go for Trolling Tuesday. And what we're going to do is we're going to check the pulse of everybody in the NFC East, all of the YouTubers. Like my new friend Rio, you know, he's a new Washington YouTuber, but he's cool. Of course, you know Philly 500. We did a live stream with him doing the Walk of Shame. And then there's Bad Dog. And Bad Dog is literally lighting it up on the New York Giants. And, you know, we feel good right now because we got a victory, but that can just as easily be us like it was last year. And this is where football is a strange lover, because you can be up one week and look like you're headed to the Super Bowl and be down and out the next. And that's one of the reasons why we love this sport. Now, I've had fun all day long. I have joked and kidded with Philly and the Washington fans and all that stuff, and that was great. But it's already Tuesday, which is normally the off day for the team. Wednesday is when they get back to work. So the Cowboys just finished playing last night, not 24 hours ago. Now they got to focus on going against the Carolina Panthers, a 3-0 team. Now, fortunately, it's at home. We got to get ready to play. The fun is now done. It's time to focus in on that, because in the end, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 point or if you win by 20 points. It only counts as one victory. And right now we played 3 games and we got 2. We need a whole lot more wins. And you can't live off of that one victory. As nice and as sweet as it was, that's done. It's over with. There's nothing more we do with that. It's in the past. And right now the future is the Carolina Panthers. And only the Carolina Panthers. Now, for the Cowboys, a couple of things that just make me feel so much better than last year. Last year, our defense was truly dazed and confused. We couldn't get a break. The players that we had couldn't play. Tyrone Crawford coming off double hip surgery, Dontari Poe, Everson Griffin, Clinton Dix, Xavier Woods, even Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch couldn't stay healthy. Jalen Smith was on the field too much. That defense was terrible. And then we would lose a few players like Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins, and the team would just go to shit. The thing I'm happiest about thus far is the fact that we lost Neville Gallimore, who was thought to be one of our best defensive linemen, on Friday the 13th. He's actually eligible to come off of IR now. We don't know if he's going to be ready to play this weekend, but he will be by the following weekend. And that's a big boost on a defensive line that literally lost both defensive ends and still has one out for about another 4 to 6 weeks minimum. That Micah Parsons was able to step in for D-Law. The fact that we had guys that could step in for Randy Gregory. The fact that Donovan Wilson's only played 1 game, who we looked at and said, that's our best safety. That this team has been able to step up. And see, here's the great thing. Now, when you've been given an opportunity and you get a taste, you don't want to go back to sitting on the bench. You follow me? Even though the starter is coming back, that guy's coming back. This guy who's came in here and is hungry and filled in real well, when he gets a shot, or if he's still getting a shot while this guy's coming back, he's going to play that much harder to stay on the field. I said this a couple of times. The best thing the Cowboys did was the fact that they had so many contracts that were one-year deals. For two reasons. It put it on the player to perform or be unemployed. If the player played so well that he outlived he's earned more money than you can afford to pay, that's okay. Because like Robert Quinn did, Robert Quinn went to Chicago, signed a 4-year, $75 million deal, and we got a 4th-round compensatory pick. In which case we used that to replenish the supply this year. Byron Jones, a guy that literally they said, we need to keep. He was a 3rd-round pick for us this year. And as we look at this turnaround on this defense, you got to look around at these guys like OC, 3rd-round pick. Micah Parsons, these young pups that are out there playing lights out. Now for the Cowboys, football is crazy. I always say that it's how the ball bounces. Think about the Baltimore Ravens game where they kicked a 66-yard field goal and it hits the bottom of the uprights and it bounced in. The difference between winning and losing was literally that bounce of that ball, whether it bounced in or bounced out. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, bouncing in is one victory. Counts the same as much as the Dallas Cowboys blowing out the Eagles by 20 points. It's the same. But this one was determined by the bounce of the ball. This one was determined by halftime. And that's where luck comes in. But the Cowboys have now a vision and a guy who can implement that vision in Dan Quinn. And they're getting players that for once fit the vision, as opposed to Jerry Jones trying to fit what he wants. This is a new Dallas Cowboy team. And like I said, sometimes it's the bounce of the football. Other times, it's playing the team at the right time. You don't wish injury on anybody. You want to be able to beat somebody when they're at full strength, just like you. But now, with J.C. Horn getting hurt and out, and Christian McCaffrey, their bellwether back, it's now all in Sam Darnold. And you have to look at that and say, this might be the best time to be playing the Carolina Panthers at home, even though the Panthers, coming off a Thursday night game, have a little more rest, but they're shorthanded. So starting tomorrow, we're going to start breaking down Carolina and what we need to do to get a victory against them. Cowboys, Kellen Moore, wow. It may be a little soon, but I think we need to start talking about Kyle Shanahan and Kellen Moore and those kind of guys in the same breath. Kellen Moore seems to be the real deal as far as offensive coordinator. So, with that being said, I've got to get up early because I got to get down the road. I'm going to get this video uploaded. I'm going to go to bed and get some rest. And God willing, I'll be here with you guys first thing in the morning. Let me say, I appreciate each and every one of you fans We've crossed over 39,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping that we can get to 40,000 before my birthday, October 10th. That would be the only birthday present that I would want. How about them Cowboys? God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, y'all.